Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and I am here with you to discuss the upcoming solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. Yes. Well, this is a partial solar eclipse, okay? And this eclipse will be occurring on Tuesday, October 25th at 6:49 a.m., okay? And a solar eclipse is when the moon blocks out the sun from the earth. Now, like I said, this is only a partial solar eclipse, okay? But that does not take away from the energy and the shifts that we will be feeling, okay? The energy from a solar eclipse can be felt for up to a year, depending on how long the eclipse is. For every hour of the eclipse, that is a year of energy being felt, okay? So, it is officially Scorpio season. The sun is in Scorpio. Venus is in Scorpio. Saturn is now direct in the sign of Aquarius. And the asteroid Juno is now direct in the sign of Pisces. Okay. All of that, all of those transits happened actually this morning, the day that I'm recording this video, which is Sunday, per usual. Okay. So, let's get into it just a little bit. You guys see it. Yes, I am going to be using two decks today. Okay. Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. Y'all know this gives me very bright sun, fiery vibes. And of course, Intuitive Goddess Tarot. This is all about, okay, darkness, the moon energy that we will be feeling. So I will probably be focusing on the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot and just maybe pulling a few cards from the Intuitive Goddess Tarot. Okay. So what's going to be happening? So let's talk about Scorpionic energy for a second. Okay. Scorpio, ruler of the 8th house, sex, financial, anything. What else? Associated with the root chakra, ruled by Mars and Pluto, a negative fixed water sign, okay? Also a feminine sign, yes it is, okay? So negative means that it's more of an internal energy, okay? Scorpios are very private, not necessarily secretive people, but they may be perceived as secretive because it takes a lot for a Scorpio to feel comfortable to share with you. And even if they do share with you, it's not as deep, okay, as it could be. Scorpios, as water signs, are very deep people. They go through the depths, okay, of emotion. They are very passionate people. And it's almost like a controlled passion. Like they are able to maintain their composure, even though on the inside they might be very intimidated. They might be very in love or enthusiastic, but they know how to handle themselves in public, okay? Even if they're going through something, you would never know unless even if you lived with the Scorpio, you may never know exactly how they're feeling, okay? What else? Solar eclipses, the shift. Because the sun is associated in Western culture with masculinity, we may see a shift in leadership, male leadership. Someone may step down or relinquish their power, so to speak. What else? And because Saturn is direct, because Saturn is direct, Saturn is associated with authority, okay, in maintaining the status quo, which is something that a fixed sign is all about doing, being comfortable, not changing. Fixed signs are all of the signs that are in the middle of the season. We are in the middle of the fall season because November towards December is the end of the fall season. We're in the middle, okay, of autumn, so to speak. And so things are more stable, consistent. We know what to expect. No major changes as far as the weather is concerned, okay? And people might think, oh, well, you know, Scorpio is a water sign. How bad could it be? But for each element, you have to understand that there is a calmness and a more extreme side, okay? Just like a fire sign, we have, you know, you might light a match, you might have a fireplace, but the duality to that is a forest fire. In earthquakes, you know, you might have your little garden, but you all, like I said, you have earthquakes. I didn't even mean to say that. I meant to say earth signs. And then even with wind, you might love a light breeze, but how would you feel in the midst of a tornado? And finally, water. We love swimming. Some of us, you know, you love being, you take a bath every day, but a flood can come at any time. And so with eclipses, we might see some shifts in the weather as well. Okay, so please be aware of that. I know here it's been kind of chilly, and later on in the week it's gonna be in the 70s, low 70s. So, you know, that's not much of a drastic change, but we're in the middle of fall and we're getting 70s. It's not just global warming, but I can't call it. Okay. So, like always, I'm not going to talk your head off. So, let's get started. So, I feel like this is, I mean, obviously it's going to be a very transformative time. But I feel like, and of course, in addition with the new moon, it's all about new everything, new abundance, new job, new career, new money, new you. I feel like this is all about your own personal rebirth, okay? Also, just a reminder, if we see the Leo card, strength represents Leo, which is associated with the sun. Obviously, if you see the sun card, but more specifically, if death comes out, that is associated with the sign of Scorpio, because it's all about the transformation. That is what this is all about. A major shift, okay? A deeply felt shift. You might enter a new relationship. You might have a new office, new co-workers, a new home, a new car. Gemini in reverse, the lovers. Air, Mercury. It's in reverse, but I'm going to show it to you upright. Rainbow, angel. It's all about partnership and working together. Scorpio sometimes sees themselves as almost like a lone wolf, like they, not that they can't be with anyone, because Scorpios absolutely want to be in relationship with someone or something. And I feel like maybe leaving behind the idea of being alone in some capacity is the overall energy here. Let's see. Six of Pentacles, charity, generosity. But it came out in reverse. And look, she's using her kind of as a stepping stone to get what she wants. And Scorpios can see right through others. They can see really what's in your heart. I mean, they're a water sign. But this is 6 and 6, which is 12, which is 3, which is understanding. There's some level, and they both came out in reverse. There's going to be some level of understanding through experience, this transformation. But Six of Pentacles is like temporary gain, temporary benefit. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. More pentacles. This is abundance. Physical, earth, wealth. Slowing down. I didn't mean to say it slow like that. Oh, but you see how she's standing on her to get the pinnacle? I feel like something happened and then boom, because this is the Knight of Pentacles. Something happened to her and now she is in a wheelchair. And Scorpios correspond with the base chakra, root chakra. Therefore, they are associated with the kind of the lower half of the body, so to speak, as far as chakras go. But we know, your body, zodiac signs go all the way down to the ground. Pisces is associated with the feet. But something happened for her to be in this wheelchair. There was some type of accident or an incident. Oh. This might be why you don't like working with others. Because somehow this person was like, oh man, forget this. I don't want to support you anymore. And probably likely just decided to get up as you are reaching for this abundance. You're almost there. You almost got it. Then boom, this person just decides to get up and almost killed you. Scorpio energy is very, very, very extreme, very passionate, very enthusiastic. So when you wrong them, they won't forget. And you haven't forgotten. Elephants never forget. But you still got that pinnacle though. You made sure that you plucked it from this tree of life, okay? Which is why you're still able to sustain yourself. Lesson learned. This is why the Lovers is upside down. Some previous relationship did not go well and kind of left you disabled, so to speak. Maybe your communication skills took a dive. Your ability to communicate how you feel, your wants, your needs. When I say relationship, I'm not necessarily talking about a romantic relationship. This could be a relationship at work or familial. This could be a friendship. Trust issues. That's what I see. Trust issues. Okay. I was told the intuitive goddess needs to get in on this. Six of Swords. It's not the traditional, of course, but it's like she's looking out into the darkness, into the past. So during a partial eclipse, part of the sun will be blocked out. So there will be some darkness, okay? You'll be able to see the eclipse from like Northeast Africa, I think parts of Russia and a few other places in the eastern part of the world. But this is a time where you use your quiet. This is another 6. I just realized that. 3 6s. 6 times 3 is 18. That's 9. 9 is completion. 9 is to be reborn. Okay. To bring into existence. looking out into the darkness, taking time to a time of introspection. How did you get here? How did you get to this way of thinking? This is when you take stock of those demons or that darkness or those shadows or that devil energy. And then once the sun is visible again, you release them and let them go. Because the sun is shining a light on the things that you always see. The moonlight, the new moon, is covering those things up. So there might be issues where you don't believe there are issues. But then once you sit down with yourself and really think about your past situations, relationships, and instances where things might have jaded your perspective, skewed your beliefs, the sun is going to come out and tell you it's time to let them go. You got to transform that energy. You got to transmute that energy, because usually Six of Swords in the traditional water way, we know, there's 6 swords in a boat and the people are just going off on a little journey. You ain't going nowhere. You got to sit with this. That was Frankie, but it ain't never did that. It ain't never made that kind of noise before, but it's cool. But you're going to have to sit with this and really think about how this perspective has cost you certain opportunities, made you more cold, and built up kind of a barrier. Because if she wanted someone to kind of come and like rescue her or even come sit and chat, they would have to get past these 6 swords. You got to help them a little. You can't just sit there and watch people go through obstacle after obstacle just to try to get close to you. You got to remove a couple of those, at least half. Okay? You got to let go. Tower. Be prepared for the change. Okay, I told you that solar eclipses bring shifts in weather. Here we have lightning. I see wind. I see someone actually fighting back. Okay? Scorpios are notorious fighters. Scorpio energy is going to fight into the death because they do not accept defeat in any manner. So this is not going to completely debilitate you, because that energy is going to allow you to be motivated, passionate, create a sense of self in order to take hold of this new life of yours. You have to tear down this tower yourself, brick by brick. And this is 16. Sixes ain't playing today. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do 2 of these. And then hopefully I can end it, because I have been trying to shorten my videos for you guys. And it has not been working. I mean, I know in the beginning I do talk, but I want y'all to be educated. I don't want y'all to just be watching, you know. Because if I tell you In the beginning, if I teach in the beginning, that means you're more likely to get signs and syncs during the reading, okay? It provides more background, more understanding. You get more wisdom and knowledge. I ain't here just talking to y'all. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. And she has a butterfly on her chest. Butterfly's all about transformation, correct? Let's see. I knew I was going to need this book. That's why I pulled it out. Let me just go to the back and do the, butterfly. Expect more joy. Transforms delusions into wisdom. Shelters during transition. I was on TikTok and it talked about caterpillars turning into butterflies. And you know, we always thought, well, I don't know if y'all thought, but I thought they taught us, you know, that caterpillars create this cocoon and turn into a butterfly. But the actuality is the body of a caterpillar is the cocoon. They transform into a butterfly inside of their caterpillar body. Their guts and all of that turn into legs and wings and all of those things that they need to be butterflies. So essentially, it is in you. You have a purpose. You have a destiny. And this shell that you are in is only temporary. Didn't we talk about temporary in the beginning with the Six of Pentacles? I told you it was temporary. So this is all about the fight energy because she ready to go. She ready to go. She got everything she need to put up a fight. Page of Swords can be talkative. They can be immature, but they are also messengers. Messengers. What is the message? What is the message? Empress in reverse and Knight of Pentacles. No. King, Queen, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's see, because that is essentially the same card. Gosh darn it, the book is on the shelf. But I'm sure I can just Google it real quick and I ain't got to get up. Queen. Both in reverse. Both are all about growth, fertility, abundance. They both have their own type of garden. This is more on a daily aspect, and this is on a spiritual aspect. This is where the change begins. This is the result of the change. Rabbits are all about fertility and growth. She got the bananas. There's a watermelon, grapes, pineapple, and I'm going to just say those are mangoes because I like mangoes. L'Impératrice. It's French, so I'm trying. Oh, this is you emerging successfully after the fight. Growing. This is the new you. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See these two people? These are the same two people now living more abundant and separate lives. Because remember, this came out in reverse. This is the trust issues. This is you having trust issues. Don't put your faith in man. Put your faith in what? Your higher power. Okay? Sometimes you have to separate yourself in order to grow. This is you here, all alone, having separated yourself because you had to do this. You had to fight. You had to fight. Let me see something really quickly. Really quickly. That's okay. It opened up the Six of Swords. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Page of Swords. Vigilance, examination, Secret Service. You had to go undercover. No one knew that you were fighting these battles, these demons, this trauma, this hardship. No one knew what you were going through because you didn't say anything. Closed mouth can't get fed. But you didn't say anything because you felt like it was nobody's business, that you could handle it. And I'm saying this as if it already happened. So if you find this video later, please let me know. But obviously, if you are watching this on the day of, you know that I am speaking to you from a current perspective. Like, this is what's going to happen, okay? You aren't letting anyone know that you have trust issues because of things that you have experienced. And you will fight for your right to be the light. And this outcome is just beautiful. I love seeing. And you know, the Empress is Venus. And Venus is in Scorpio. I told y'all at the beginning. Venus is all about beauty, love, growth, creativity, root chakra, creating life, a new life for this new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. New life. Who pregnant? I ain't saying, but I'm just saying. Ooh, Justice, Libra, Air. And this is 11. Justice is 11. Fairness, universal laws. Because you fought back and you stood your ground, that is why you're getting this abundance. Because you didn't let your past dictate your future. Or you are not letting your past dictate your future. You are using this transformative energy, this time, to take stock of how you feel, where you're going, where things are taking you, and where you are taking things. Where are you going? Where do you see yourself in the next 6 years? What are your goals for the next 6 years? Long-term plans, not short-term plans. I'm going to do one card from each deck, and I am going to close out this reading. Oh, what goes around comes around. That's what I was looking at, my little poster there. Justice. And that is King of Cups. With 2 fishes giving me Pisces energy. And I'm pretty sure Warrior of Wands in this deck means night. But let's see. To confirm. Yes, it does. Ooh, I'm going to read that in a second. But let me get to this King of Cups here. King of Cups. Being vulnerable, darling. Okay? In all of the emotional glory. Allowing things to wash over him. Cleanse him. He is not afraid. And usually for Pisces, we'll see 2 fishes. One going upstream, one going down. Both of these fishes are on the up and up. Okay? Very much so. I'm going to read this real quick before I show y'all something. Warrior of Wands. What drives your passions? What are you ready to manifest? This goddess stands upon a precipice, gazing at the world before her. She is surrounded by large blooming flowers, the wind in her hair, and her armor at its ready. What other card have we seen with armor? Page of Swords. I told you on a secret mission. You don't even know about it. Flowers blooming. Where else did we see flowers blooming? The Empress. This is giving me like Joan of Arc energy right here. Oh shoot, I ain't mean to do that. That's Joan of Arc right there. That's what I'm getting from that. Joan of Arc. And what I was going to show y'all is, even though these are the same deck. Okay, I didn't realize. But anyway, it still works. See the crown falling off here? Somehow it made its way to your head. The crown fell off, fell down, boop, and landed on your head. Landed on your head. And why is that? Because, like I said, you stood up for yourself. You are a warrior. Warrior, come out and play. If you haven't seen that movie, why not? Go ahead and watch it. Sorry, my throat is getting kind of crazy now. How much air do we have? We have air, water. This King Cups is the only water that we have. This is earth, air, earth, air. Sounds like someone is grounded, communicating, knowledgeable, using their intelligence, thinking before they speak. Sorry. But this is the new you. The fighter, the warrior within. That was inside of the cocoon. This warrior with all the armor necessary. I told you Scorpios don't go down without a fight, because guess what? They not going down. Nothing is going to shake you, break you. This shift is all to force you to Get into your masculine energy to initiate, to create, to give, to survive. Because that's what's up here. Base chakra, main rules, survival, life. What else? Yes. Fight for your life. That's what you're fighting for. New life. And it's not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. Whatever this new thing is, new job, career, whatever it is you are trying to manifest, is not going to come easy. You're going to have to fight for it. Forget your past experiences. Stop sulking. The past, you cannot change it. You learned a lesson. Take what you learned from your past and bring it into the present and fight and stand up. Do not ever let that happen to you ever again. Don't ever let somebody overlook you for a promotion. Don't ever overpay for a car because a salesman jipping you on a deal. Don't ever compromise yourself in a relationship or stay in a relationship where you are not happy. Don't ever let your family take advantage of your financial gain. Don't ever not say anything. Don't ever not speak your piece. Do not ever not stand up for yourself. Always fight for what's yours, for how you feel, for what you want, what you need, what you desire, what you require. Because all you got to do is stand up for yourself and you'll get it. Because what goes around comes around. And that's word to the laws of the universe. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.